Hi all. Today I just wanted to talk to you on the blog I did on the weekend. It's on my joharlow.com page. First of all though, subscribe down below so you get more of these lovely little videos. Now the topic was why I threw my scales away after weight loss surgery. So the scales, we all have that love-hate relationship with them. That tiny little block we stand on, a number comes up, and what happens? One of two things. We're euphoric and, oh my God, I've lost 500 grams, or I've lost a kilo, or whatever it is. And we become euphoric. And what happens after that? Sometimes it spurs us on and we work harder. But most times it's kind of like, oh, well, I've done well. I'll just have one little treat, and the slippery slope begins. But what happens when we hop on those scales? Dun, 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 we've put on weight or they haven't moved. Now, weight loss stalls, that's where your weight doesn't change, where that little number on that little box does not change. That's called a weight loss stall. And guess what? They are very normal. They're just a part of the process. They're just a little, not even a bump in the road. They're just a part of weight loss because your body is made up of so much more than fat. We are fat and muscles and cells and water and hormones and a whole load of different processes that go on. So what happens when you're changing the way you eat, eating more nutritious, moving your body a little bit more, working on your mindset and unsettling and shrinking all your little fat cells? Well, sometimes the scales just don't move. Maybe you've built muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. It takes up a lot less space than fat, but it weighs more. So I talk about in the article how I saw a photo of a lady. She was 70 kilos. Now, she was 70 kilos and she looked overweight. Then in the next photo, which was I think about 18 months later, she'd gone and done bodybuilding. And she looked amazing, but she looked half the size she was, but she was still 70 kilos. So scales, get rid of them. They're evil. There are so many, you hear people in the weight loss world talk about NSVs, non-scale victories. That's what you should be measuring. So I didn't throw mine out. I've still got them. The battery just died and I didn't replace them because didn't need to. Went to the hospital for a checkup for a hernia, and not only could the doctor not get the digital scales to work, or could the nurse, they then sent me down to the ambulatory section and those scales weren't working. They needed calibration. So I was like, okay, I get the message, not meant to weigh because it messes with the head too much. So what can you do instead? Well, you can take your before and after photos. Back in April, that's when I had my biggest stall, and that's when I decided no more weighing. And the difference between April and May, huge difference in my photos. I've gone down another size in my clothes. So non-scale victories, that's some people prefer to measure themselves too, and that's okay as well. It's whatever works for you, but get rid of the scales because they mess with your head. Focus instead. Your why, for your weight loss, your why is like your rudder. That's kind of what steers you. But your goals and your mini goals, that's the path. That lays down the path to get you to where you want to go. So your goals of eating 4 nutritious meals a day of only 6 mouthfuls, or drinking my 2.5 litres of water a day, or increasing, having greens at least once a day, or having a green smoothie, or a big salad, or whatever it might be, whatever your nutritious goals are, put those in place because that'll get you to the end weight that you want to be, and as does your weights and your exercising and all that sort of thing. So that's why I threw away the scales, because they're evil, mind-messing little boxes that we don't need in our lives. There are lots of other ways to measure your success. Go find some. All right, guys, subscribe below for some more, or join us at joharlow.com, and then on Facebook and Insta, we're at Jo Harlow Journey to Healthy, because we're all in this together. Mwah!